Oh, my name's Bill Edgett. Today is Easter Sunday, March 31st, 2024, and I've been packing up my daughter's room because I've sold my house, and I have a closing date of April 17th. So in a little over 2 weeks, I have to have everything out of here, and I currently have no place to go. My credit's still shot from my divorce, and I, I I don't qualify for a mortgage. And the only reason I was able to purchase the place I'm in now is because it was abandoned, and I, I was able to purchase it for $25,000 from the money from the sale of the marital home. Once the funds were released to me, uh, because they were held, even though the home was mine in accordance with the terms of the divorce agreement. But Judge Blay made an interim order uh, uh, to keep all the funds from me until all the marital debts were paid, which were not relevant uh, to the situation. A list that was provided by Judge Blay in the order, who stated in the order that it was supposed to be all the debts from the divorce agreement were to be paid, but the list provided to Carly Parish of Litz Longstaff Parish was not the same list. It was provided by Danica Edgett, and it was full of uh, false debt, which they couldn't find, which ended up causing me to lose $1,000 down payment on a home that I was about to purchase, and I couldn't purchase that because of the missed closing date and the extra funds it cost me because of their failures to recognize that these debts weren't part of our divorce agreement. So I ended up losing out in a home, and I was living with a friend on his couch with my children for a couple of months because of this. And now my house is sold because I want to hire Lynn Steinberg, and I've already done a consultation with her, and she's willing to take the case on because the Minister of the Department of Social Development, Jill Green, and the social workers who have been involved in this have helped helped my ex, Danica Edgett, continue with her financial and administrative abuse by enlisting St. John Police Department, the RCMP, Department of Social Development, and the Department of Justice, the family courts, as tools to inflict more intimate partner violence against me and also our children, because the effects that it has had on me is also affecting them. So I am sitting here tonight, and I'm having a very difficult time packing up and having to move again. And I have nowhere to move to again, and no money again until the house sells, and then yeah, and then I'm I'm not qualified. My credit's still bad. I don't qualify to be able to get a mortgage or buy a home. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. But all I can do is continue. I'm gonna make more motions and applications of the court, and I'm going to try to document them so other people that are going through this. I know there are many other fathers who have been living in their vehicles, and this is what the family court do to fathers. It's alienation happens to both men and women, but because of the custody and access, where almost 80% of the time women are awarded sole custody relative to less than 6% of the time men are awarded sole custody. In all those cases of 80%, the father cannot be abusive in all those cases and situations. And removing the children, the fathers from the children's lives, is detrimental to everyone involved except the mother and the family courts, who get rich off of the father fighting to keep his children in his life. The system currently preys on fathers and helps support the abuse. I am going to continue to document my case and share what I've learned, and I'm going to try to help other people that are in the same situation as me get the help they need. Alienation happens to both men and women about equally, so it's 50-50. It's very close. But when it comes to custody and access, overwhelmingly, mothers are just given sole custody, and with that, control of the former spouse and the other parent of the children, and control over their entire life. And they're malicious, and it's not just the women, it's the men that are alienators as well, because all of the people that alienate have the same behaviors. They have issues with control, and they have unresolved childhood trauma that causes them to have these control issues, and the compulsion to cause damage to other people to make themselves feel better about themselves. And the children grow up and usually end up becoming bullies and carrying on the same abusive behaviors, because that is what they've observed and that's what they've learned, and they see how effective it is. We need to change this pattern in society and help people and help children in these situations. I need to get to bed now. I need to keep documenting this. I need to keep going, and I need to continue doing my legal work, because no one else will do it for me. And I cannot continue to pay when the courts just keep continuing to delay without making any real decisions in this case, and hoping that everything resolves on its own. It's not. I need help. And they're abdicating their duty as judges in this case, and in all cases of alienation and abuse.